So I'm going to show you how the average recruiter spends 6 hours per day on tasks that could be automated. And I'm going to show you how to automate those 6 hours so you can spend that time billing instead. Now, if you're like most recruiters, you are wasting time doing things like manually searching for hiring managers on open jobs, manually prospecting, manually writing personalized outreach, for hours a day, cold calling bad data, spending your line, going through to gatekeepers and so on, manually finding email addresses and manually following up. Now, if this sounds like you're probably leaving over £15,000 per month per consultant on the table. And like I said, I'm going to show you how you can automate some of those 6 hours so you can get your time back so that you can increase the amount of billings that you can do instead. And so let's jump straight into it. So this involves 3 simple steps to eliminate the manual work. The first step is find. So this is where you will automatically find hiring managers and identify hiring managers that have open job roles or companies that have open jobs. The second step is research. So this is AI-powered research. And the third step is engage. So this is AI-powered personalization and automatic follow-ups. Now, in each one of these are all automatic, and these are replacing the 6 hours that you would have done normally every single day of doing those previous manual tasks with prospecting and business development, right? So this is what it might look like and what the actual manual work might actually be costing you. So an average recruitment consultant might cost, or a recruiter might take home 4,000 to 5,000 per month, right? 40 to 50,000 on target earnings, for example, right? Manual research time might be, 6 hours a day over the course of a month, about 120 hours a month. The cost of those hours is about nearly £4,000. And then the lost placement potential is £15,000 per month. And then the total cost per consultant is close to £20,000 basically per month. We're in time lost, time not spent billing, and then the time that you could have spent billing, what you could have actually gotten during those hours if you'd spent it actually doing more human tasks that you are meant to do, rather than manually doing things that now with technology you don't necessarily have to do. So that's about £225,000 per year per consultant in lost revenue, essentially. So it's pretty large. So this is definitely a problem that a lot of recruitment consultants or recruiters encounter, that we have found a solution on how to basically fix this. And I'm going to run this by you in just a second. So just to go through the 3-step process in a little bit more detail, step 1 is finding. So this is automated job board monitoring, right? And I'm going to show you an example in just a second. You also have like instant hiring manager identification, so we can find the decision makers who are hiring for a particular job. We can also find and verify emails automatically. So this is now taking 2 minutes instead of 2 hours that you might have done every single day. And this is all happening automatically. The second step is research. So this is automated company research. This is finding out, what kind of initiatives do they have? Is the recruitment company that's posted the job? We can find out all sorts of stuff. Is this a right fit company? Is this the right industry that you want to target? And so on and so forth. And we can also here automatically scrape job descriptions as well. So that again, we're getting information and data that would have had to take you hours of sifting through and looking through, what experience are they looking for and so on in the job descriptions. And then step 3 is engage. So again, instead of manually writing the emails, we are using AI to personalize the outreach at scale. We're automatically following up with those prospects. And instead of sending 50 personalized emails a day, we're now able to send 500 or even more personalized emails a day through this system. That is a very simple 3-step process. So I'm going to show you what this actually looks like and the tool that we're going to be using to do this. I've shown this in previous videos, but this is Clay, if you're not aware of it. Clay is basically a way to monitor job boards, to scrape and find the decision makers, to automatically research companies using AI, and to personalize personalize your emails to be able to then send it into your sending platform, whatever sending platform that could be, as well as also connect it up with your CRM. So this here is just some dummy data, but it is just an example of basically what is happening. So the first one that we are doing is we're automatically, and this is the first step of the process, we're automatically monitoring any open jobs that might be under your criteria. So that's step number one. So in this case, I've just put IT managers, but this could be anything that you want with any other criteria that you might have, right? It could be multiple, it could be one, right? Job title that you're looking for, it could be multiple, as many as you want. This will then give you all the companies that are currently hiring for that particular role. It will give you the LinkedIn job application. It will give you the job title. It will give you the location, which we can also search by. It will give you the company domain. It will give you the LinkedIn domain. And then it will also give you when this job was posted. Now, all of this is happening automatically. So again, once it's connected, you don't need to do anything. It's automatically going to find any jobs that have been posted on LinkedIn for your keywords, which again, just that alone will save you hours and hours every single day or every single week from having to do this again and again. And we can set this up as well on a schedule so that it's doing it daily, weekly, monthly, however often you need. So any new jobs within that time frame that match your criteria will get pulled into this table. The next step is the research component. So now, of course, one aspect of doing it manually is that you're able to see which companies are recruitment companies and which companies are not recruitment companies. When we pull the data into this table, we have a big list. Some are recruitment companies posting jobs on behalf of their clients, and some are the actual clients themselves. So we want to obviously filter that list. So what we do is we do a two-step process to do this. And again, this is all happening automatically, and we do a two-step process to make sure that if anything is missed in step one, we capture it in step two. So we scrape the website, and then we run any keywords from that website. If they have the words recruitment, staffing, talent, resourcing, executive search, etc. on their website, then they'll get a negative score. And a negative score just indicates to us that they are a recruitment company. The second thing that we'll do is we will run this through AI, all right? And we have what's called an AI agent, which will essentially do tasks on our behalf 24/7 for a fraction of the cost. I mean, it's quite literally like a couple of cents per task, or not even that, less than that. And they are able to then find any information on the website around whether or not this is a recruitment company or not. And if they are a recruitment company, it will output recruitment. And if they're not a recruitment company, it will output fit. And that will basically eliminate any recruitment companies that we might be reaching out to that have posted a job. So that's step one on research. Now, what we do afterwards is we find and enrich the decision maker, right? So some of these job posts have the hiring manager and some of them do not. The ones that have the hiring manager, we then go on to try and find their email address. So we do what's called an email waterfall. So an email waterfall is just trying to find their email address from one data provider. In this case, we use a company called Prospeo. And step two, if they cannot find it in Prospeo, you can see no email found, but it was found here from, and this one's called Lead Magic. And then what we do is we validate the email as well to make sure that we're not sending to any risky or bad email addresses, right? So you can see here, for example, final valid email. Again, this is just some dummy data. Your data is obviously going to look different and we'll have a lot more emails for you. Once we've got their email address, what we do here is we carry on doing research where we essentially scrape the job description. So we're able to automatically pull and scrape the job description from LinkedIn, and then AI analyzes that job description to find any particular important points that could then be suited towards your campaign. So for example, they have experience in XYZ, or they have a requirement for the job, which is XYZ, and you have a candidate who is basically a perfect fit, right? So now your outreach is so much more relevant because you know, and you're reaching out to this company based on experience that they're looking for, and you have a candidate that has that experience. So it makes your outreach much more personalized and much more relevant. Then what we're doing is we are writing the email. So this is a couple of steps, right? And this is included here to be able to personalize your emails as well as research what the company is looking for. So once we've done this, we then put this into an email. And then in the email itself, you can see here it says, noticed you're looking, and this is, by the way, just a framework. You can change the copy however you want to change the copy. It's just to show you as an example. So notice you're looking for IT, security, and team management experience in your job post. So this section here is pulled from the LinkedIn job description, and this is happening automatically. This just runs. And then have you managed to find any suitable candidates for the, and then open job role that they've got advertised, right? Now, what's happening after that is once we've got the email, this will then push into your sending software. So whatever sending software that you have, this will automatically push that copy that you have and those variables that you have and that lead that you have into your sending software to be able to send them an email. So now, instead of spending hours every single day having to find the job, having to find a job description, having to find an email manually, having to find their email address, like all of this kind of stuff, this is all happening automatically. The job boards are monitored. We're filtering out any recruitment companies. We're finding the jobs that fit. We're finding and researching the job description. We're then finding the decision makers and their email address. We're writing a personalized email based on the description of the job. And then we're sending that out, right? And we're sending that automatically, and that is happening automatically. So that's a full step-by-step on how you can basically reduce the amount of hours that you spend doing a lot of these manual tasks completely automatically and get back 6 hours a day so that you can actually focus your attention and activity on high leverage things such as actually calling the interested leads and working particular roles. So those things are more important than trying to find an email address for a hiring manager. This system will do it completely for you. So if you're interested in getting this template, it is below. You just have to pop in your email address and you'll be able to get a Notion doc that has access to this template plus a brief walkthrough on how you can implement it into your business. If you're interested in doing more types of workflows like this that can then save you 6+ hours a day and be able to give you your time back and increase your profit margins as well, because you won't now need to hire so many people to do this. AI can do it for a fraction of the cost. Then feel free to book in a call below. And yeah, other than that, thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.